I don't know who needs to hear this, but they were not prepared for your comeback, baby. They were not prepared for you to snap the way you did. And I'm not talking about aggressively. I'm not talking about trying to dominate somebody. I'm not trying to talk about like physically, like harming somebody. They didn't know that, hypothetically speaking, you were going to fucking snap in the best way, the baddest way, the most strategic way possible when you were let down by everybody around you. They were thinking that a failed system was going to fail you, and then you were going to fail yourself by allowing the situation to have you spiraling out of control. Like, they didn't think that you were going to be able to grasp control of whatever situation you were in and actually handle that shit. Like, they thought that this was going to be the death of you, hypothetically speaking, and maybe even physically. Like, maybe that's what they wanted for you, or maybe wanted for you in hopes that they would benefit or get something if you were to. And they didn't expect you to let loose the way you did. Like, you really handled things, but you handled them accordingly, and you didn't allow your emotions to get the best of you. See, the old you would have crashed out. The old you would have spiraled. The old you would have been like, all right, this is enough. Like, I cannot do this. You would have gave them exactly what they were looking for. But this new you was strategic. This new you was like, okay, I see what they're trying to do. They want the worst out of me. They want the worst out of me. So whatever narrative they try to paint would stick. It would stick like glue, and people would believe it. Because in order for something to be believable, a lot of times people have to see it for their own eyes. And this is one of those situations where these people are like, okay, bet, just watch. Watch this person. Right now they're going through it, and watch. They're going to react exactly how I'm saying they're going to react, because this is how they reacted last time. Mind you, last time, whatever situation was, it was provoked. They thought that in this case scenario, they could get people up against you, tell these people what they did to you, so these people could then use that tactic on you to provoke you and have you acting however they explained you acting. So then they could point the finger and say, see, it's exactly what I said it was. They weren't prepared for you to reverse those roles and flip that shit on around them. They weren't prepared for you to come prepared knowing that this is what they were going to do. Chess, not checkers, baby. And you showed them how a game is played and won correctly, with no cheating necessary. Ever heard that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? They forgot you weren't an old dog. Maybe an OG, but not an old dog who wasn't willing to learn. You sat there and evaluated all these people. The whole time they were doing this to you. So the moment they came to double back and do it again, to gather anybody else to come do it again, you were going to handle that. They were not prepared for you to snap in the aspect that you did. They were not prepared for you to be prepared. And the fact that you were prepared, you shut shit the fuck down. I mean, shut it down to the point where these people don't even want to be in your energy. They don't even want to come near you. They know you're about to be blessed, and they don't even want to be close to you during this blessing. Because you got these folks all bent up out of shape because how could you getting all emotional, acting like you're in the wrong for standing up to them and their shit, not realizing how ass backwards that is. I would have never had to handle shit if you didn't put me in a position. You would have never had to prepare yourself for the things that they were going to do to you, try to provoke you, to save yourself from whatever situation they were trying to get you to succumb to. I don't know who needs to hear this, but they were not prepared for you to be prepared. You go.